Josh and I love homesteading for a bunch of different reasons. We love the nutrition that's in the food, how fresh it is. We love the self-sufficiency, the character building in the kids, the time spent together. There are just so many reasons to love homesteading. But I was really curious about why the kids love homesteading. So I went ahead and asked the kids a couple of questions about why they like homesteading. What's one thing you've learned how to do from homesteading?
Probably the biggest skill I learned, honestly, was the ability to adapt to a lot of different and changing circumstances. My job at the airport is to solve people's problems and fix their plane.
I think homesteading has taught me a lot of different things. It's really taught me to have confidence in myself and my ability to problem solve and to deal with things that may ordinarily be out of my comfort zone, but I feel like I can break it down and work through it. It's also taught me multitasking, I think. I'm really good at that, and being able to oversee multiple different projects at once.
Some of the best skills that personally I think I've learned is processing animals, butchering, raising chickens, which is kind of a major one right now for me.
You learn a lot about character and hard work, taking responsibility. You learn how to use your hands. You learn how to think and to problem solve, and those are really big things, because if you know how to problem solve, no matter where you are in your life, you're going to be able to do well if you can work through problems.
Probably working in the garden, planting seeds, caring for plants. I also do a lot of watching my younger siblings. So I've learned some good parenting skills, I'd say.
I learned how to do pasture rotation.
I've learned how to drive more vehicles like the Ranger, four-wheeler.
Feeding keeper crystals. Making cheese. Cheddar. I'm learning how to make sourdough bread.
Why do you think other people should homestead?
Other people should consider getting a homesteading because it really gave my family and me a lot of freedom. I feel like in a lot of ways it set me up better. It gave me a broader experience.
Because it's a lot cleaner of a lifestyle than most people lead. It's a healthier food. Oftentimes the ground, the plants, the stuff you work with is cleaner. So less chemicals, you're doing it organically. Being able to support yourself in times of emergency is another good example. Thinking of like if there's a breakdown in a power grid or something even more major than that, you have the resources, you've got the land, and you have a way to survive.
Self-sufficiency is probably be the biggest one for me. The ability to know you're capable of providing for yourself, providing for your family, your friends, your neighbors.
I think it's a really good learning experience. It's taught me to be okay with working in uncomfortable situations when it's hot or cold, caring for animals out in the barn. It's taught me a lot of things about moving animals and different pressures you should put on them, when you need to start pushing them, when just to step back and let them do their thing. I think it's just a really good learning experience.
Because they
could have a healthier life and have not bad air pollution and stuff.
They can know where their food's coming from, and if things go wrong with stores, you can depend on your own food and not store-bought food or food from other farms.
And you know it's going into your food.
Because it's healthier, and also you get fresher food and it tastes better. You get to learn to help each other and to work together. You get to learn to be cheerful and have fun with each other.
When you're an adult, do you think you'll still homestead?
Definitely, I see myself more in the future using those things, and depending on where God calls me and where I go with my life, I may have the ability to do more or less. Right now I'm full-time aircraft mechanic and studying a lot at night, so my time's pretty filled up, but I'm also living in town. There's a lot you can do, but I'm not doing what my parents are doing. But I definitely could see myself doing a lot more in the future.
I definitely would see myself coming back to gardening. I really, really like it. I really like the peacefulness of it and the sense of fulfillment you get from raising food. I also really like taking that food and preserving it and then seeing the shelves in the pantry fill up with hard work and that sense of knowledge that we're prepared for the winter and for what's coming. I also would really see myself coming back to the animal side. I love working with the animals, particularly milking the cows. That's probably one of my favorites.
That's my dream to do, is to continue here on the farm, potentially live right near the house and be able to work here with my parents.
Definitely. That is a really big thing for me. That has always been in my plans. I think that will always be in my plans. I love homesteading, and I couldn't really imagine my life without it.
When I settle down, I'm definitely going to homestead. I'm going to get a nice piece of land that's got good soil and homestead.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
I want to homestead when I'm older. I want to homestead when I'm older. Probably.
What do you enjoy most about homesteading?
My favorite side of homesteading was really the developing the land, improving the barn, improving the land. I love the projects where we were taming the land, bringing it into cultivation or bringing it into control for the animals and stuff.
Probably my favorite thing to do is chainsawing, cutting down trees, clearing land. I don't know, I guess I like it because I can really see the effects of my work. You work hard and you can see all the land you've cleared and all the trees you've cut down. It's a very satisfying work to do when other things sometimes are a little more like finicky and on and off, and you don't see your work quite as well as something like clearing land where you just see the cleared area that you've cut down.
I love milking. Milking would probably be my favorite. I like working with the animals. I like being around the animals.
I really like working with the animals, moving them, milking, just working up in the barn and being outside. I like weed whacking and lawn care. Mostly just chores outside that need to get done.
I think my favorite part of homesteading is getting to work with the animals too, but we get a lot of free time to go outside and do what we want, and we can play outside a lot. And we also have a lot of work, and I like working.
My favorite homesteading chore is doing pasture rotation with Connor. I really like that.
I like getting to collect the eggs and make salad and pick raspberries and strawberries. I like to go down to the river and swim and be able to do fun chores. I like getting to work in the house with Mama and Papa.
Well, I guess we know why Nathaniel likes homesteading. The food's good, huh? No, thank you. Hey, to check out why we started homesteading and our homesteading journey story, check out this video right over there.